Hi guys, welcome at Car Territory. I'm very excited for filming today because again we have the weather at our side, and guess what? We drive a car. Due to the title of this video, you already know we're gonna drive today the new Honda Civic Type R. The car at our disposal is painted in the beautiful, brilliant, sporty blue metallic color, as it's called in Honda terms. I think it looks really nice. But let's hop in and drive this car because that's what it's made for. Let's start up this little beast. I'm so enthusiastic to drive this car because a couple of years ago this Type R was the first car which makes me a car fanatic. I worked at the factory of Honda at a parking lot. There I had to move every different model, and I was 18-19 years old, I think. And what more can a young guy dream of driving a sporty car? Lots of power, very fast. I was in love. So I decided I want one. So I went to a dealership and I tried to order one, but they warned me because of my age. They weren't particularly very sure if I could afford. I could afford one. I could get a loan or something like that, but for insurance, because the car have too much horsepower and I'm too young. So I was a risky driver. So I had to inform at my insurance company if I could get an insurance for this type of car. Guess what? I was too young, too much horsepower, so I was unavailable to get an insurance. So I was unavailable to buy my car. But I didn't want to give up, because I bought a normal Honda Civic, a 1.6 engine. It was already a VTEC, not an iVTEC, but a VTEC. And that was my first car. So I always keep Honda in my back mind, especially the Type R. Maybe sometimes I will buy one. But yeah, you know the story. People start working, you get a girlfriend, and yeah, it never came to own a Honda Civic Type R. Now we're 10 years later, and I saw Honda pronounced a new Civic Type R was coming up, so it was quite exciting to see one. And today I'm lucky to drive one. This car is totally different than the first edition, because the setup, the driving quality, it's more upgraded than the earlier one. Let's talk first about the engine. The first edition had a 2-liter engine with 200 horsepower. This one also got a VTEC engine, but they added a turbo, and the turbo provides you or give you 110 extra horsepower. So this car, this small hatchback, delivers 310 horsepower. It's amazing for this type of car. For just a 2-liter engine, you get 310 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. When you hit the pedal, just let it come, you feel the turbos kicking in at 3000 RPM. And and then the car just get launched like a rocket. It's unbelievable. 310 horsepower for a front wheel car is really a lot. You probably think you have some problems when you hit the pedal to get some torque steer, but Honda did a clever research, and with the help of a limited spur differential and a 2-axle suspension, this car is quite stable. So when you hit the floor, there's almost no torque steer at all. It's I'm very impressed. Also, what they have changed, now you have here an R+ button. When you hit the R+ button, you feel the suspension stiffen up 30%. So when you are on a very smooth road, it's very enjoyable to drive. If you go to a Belgian country road, I wouldn't recommend to use the R+ button, because they created this button for when you want to go to a track. The car stiffen up, the throttle response is a little bit quicker, so it's quite enjoyable to drive. The sound in the car, well, it's not that loud, but when you hit the power, it just blows me away. I love this. I could do this all the time. It's just incredible. And as soon, before you know, you reach limits, driving limits, you probably shouldn't drive. The car is so well equipped. The comfort it gives you, it's enormous. When you drive very fast, it don't give you the feeling of going or driving like crazy. Okay, so we have to stop now for a traffic light. And let's see what this car can do. The car looks very brutal, but Honda informed us. Oh, it's green. Woo! This is amazing. I love this car. I love this car. So, I was saying, this car is looking very brutal, but nevertheless Honda informed us that every angle, every spoiler, every wing on this car do some or has its function. For example, the large back wing, it has its purpose, because this car has a top speed of, hold on, and brace yourself, 270 kilometers an hour. 270! It's crazy! Probably you never will reach these speeds at Belgian roads. But can you imagine to drive just a simple Civic at 270 kilometers an hour? It's just insane. It's also the fastest car at this moment, which is going around the Nürburgring in Germany. So I would say, bravo Honda, well done. You created not a really fast car, you created a beast. And guess what? I love this beast. This car is just so quick, it's so enjoyable to ride, to drive. I could drive this car all day. It's very luxurious for this type of car. You get everything what you need, sat-nav, airco. I just want one. Probably my girlfriend won't be agree, but I want one. thanks to the owner of this car for letting me driving this beast, and who make sure I was available to create this video for you guys. If you have any questions or any comments about the Civic Type R, or what do you want to see, what kind of car you want to see, please put them in the comment box below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see many more videos to come, please don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in a second video of the Civic Type R, if this car is a good car to buy or not. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time. Ciao.